And if you're right, and if you're right, and if you're right, and if you're right, you're right. And if you're right, and if you're right,
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. And let me move it so you can see what I see. And we're going to start the stream off a little bit different. But before I do, let's say hello to everybody here. Shout out Motivational Hero. Absolutely. You can't see it anymore. It seems like it expired. But Melissa sent a super chat in before hours ago. Shout out to Melissa for doing that. I absolutely love my crypto family. And I have a quick little announcement that I'm going to do in a minute. Motivational Hero, Camsta, welcome in. The Thrifting Ron, I wonder who that could be. Blues Guy with those custom emojis, thanks for showing those off. And Chipper says, popping in to show support, Underground. Welcome in, Chipper. Did Chipper just throw a super chat? Wow, grind, buddy, grind. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Wow, 2 super chats just kicking off the stream. You can't see Melissa's super chat just because it was sent in hours ago, and apparently they expire. I wanted to reply and said thank you, and it said, this is expired. You can't reply to this. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So first super chat of the night, $10. That is amazing. Chipper, you're amazing, man. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I really, really appreciate you. And of course, all my other undergrounders. I haven't seen your name in a while, Chipper. So to have you show up and throw some support and a super chat really means a lot to me. Also, Motivation Hero. It doesn't matter. Motivation. Anyways, I hope everybody's excited about the stream. We're going to switch things up how we're doing it. Talking to Motivation Hero, I just wanted to do a small gesture for you coming to the stream and being involved. You don't have the membership with the custom emojis, right? I'd like to gift you 2 months of that. I don't even remember if it's $2.99 or $3.99, whatever it is, but I'd like to gift that to you. Let me know what's the easiest way for me to send that to you. Like, I can send it directly to, a crypto wallet. Hey, it's Underground Crypto. We should probably use crypto to do it, right? I don't think I have a direct feature to actually gift it to you, right? I know on some channels people can gift it or whatever, but I don't think I can do that from the back end of my channel. Anyways, if you wanted to know more about crypto and how it works, man, do I have a topic for you tonight. Now, you might notice that we're not over on the crypto bubbles. Might seem a little weird. Don't worry, we're going to go there. But I realized something today, right? So the goal of the channel is to raise people's crypto IQ. Of course, we're going to go over what's trending, because how can we not do that and stay on top of things coming out? We've done, I feel like, quite a good job at that. And so people click on the video maybe after we're live, right? And I want them to see that we actually do go over some research stuff. And of course, we're always researching. We could put that many other times. Chipper sent 10 underground gift memberships. Wow, Chipper just throwing around some dough. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, and it also shows a few people who are watching. That's really cool. So it just, when you do the 10, it just gives it to 10 people. Wow, that's awesome. Shout out to anybody who received a membership. So Epic Brother, thank you. It means a lot. Let's go. Thank you for being here every day. I wanted to do that. Oh, even Bankroll received one. That one guy received one. Chipper, you're the man. I appreciate you. That was so cool. And he didn't just do 1 or 2. He sent 10 of them. And let's see. Make sure that Motivational Hero got one. Yeah, he did, right? Wait, did Motivational Hero get one? Does it just choose 10 at random? Place Discord link. Yep. And of course, I'm just taking a minute to let people roll in. We just went live, so if you're showing up here, you're not late. You haven't missed anything. We're just kicking off. We are going to be raising that crypto IQ. Man, gotta love when you mess up live, right? It's all good. We don't take it too stressful here, but we will get serious when we're raising that crypto IQ. And our topic today is pretty awesome, if you ask. We are revisiting MEV. Maximal Extractable Value. Just pinning this. My mod just reminded me I need to pin the Discord link in the messages. Please feel free to come over to our free Discord and say what's up. Hang out when we're not live streaming. That's where we're at. All right, let's kick this thing off, guys. I think we had enough time for people to roll in. So this is what we call our crypto story of the night, but it's really to set the foundation of what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I'm going to be doing this story at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to read it again probably like at the end of the talking points or something, because I feel like it is one of the best tools that I have to engage you and give you something more than just like PowerPoint type talking points at you, and get the imagination running, get you picturing like you would when you were reading a storybook when you were 5 or 10 or when at whatever age you were. Maybe you started reading when you were 2. I don't know. It says, I love your channel. I'm learning about Flare at Blues Guy. Oh yeah, check out Blues Guy's channel. We'll probably still do some Flare stuff over here, but I don't have the ability. You have to be careful how many videos you put out a day, because they will compete with each other. So you think you're doing a good job by just spamming a bunch of videos out, and it's not actually always the best thing to do. Anyways, let me tell you a story about crypto. So imagine submitting a transaction to a blockchain. Can you imagine it? Have you ever done that? You press swap on a decentralized exchange. Your wallet sends the transaction to the network, expecting it to execute exactly as you requested, aka slippage, anybody? But before the transaction reaches that blockchain, something interesting happens. It enters a mempool, right? This is where they go when they first get sent through. It's a public waiting room where pending transactions sit before being included in a block. What is a block, you may ask? Stick around. Inside the mempool, I always want to say mempool, thousands of automated bots are watching. These bots scan every incoming transaction, looking for an opportunity to profit off of them. If they see a large trade about to occur on a decentralized exchange, they may attempt to act before it executes. One of the most well-known strategies is what they call a sandwich attack. Making you hungry? A bot sees a user placing a large buy order. It quickly submits its own buy transaction before the user's trade, pushing the price upward. After the user trade, or the user's trade, executes at the higher price, the bot immediately sells the asset for profit. The user receives a worse price without realizing it. I believe that's slippage, right? Other forms of MEV involve arbitrage, right? Bots detect prices differently between decentralized exchanges and execute trades to capture those spreads. Very interesting. One time on one of the exchanges I used, they accused me of taking advantage of arbitrage. And you would think that if you find a difference, I just want to throw this out there to anybody who's on any centralized exchanges, you would think that like, oh, I'm so smart, I figured out that XRP is 10 cents cheaper on this website and 10 cents more expensive on this other centralized exchange, and I'm going to buy a bunch of it over here and then take it over there and sell it. Well, they don't like that. That's very frowned upon. I'm not sure exactly why they care, because they're the ones giving you that price. Why do they care? Why do they care if you made money, right? You definitely put volume, and if you were doing it a lot, you'd probably put a lot of volume, right? Anyways, I don't know why they're so against it, but they don't like it. And they kind of accused me of doing that. But the crazy thing was I wasn't looking for any arbitrage at all. I just simply bought XRP and sent XRP to the centralized exchange and then switched it into USDT so that I could trade with USDT, right? I wasn't doing any arbitrage. If I picked up a couple of pennies along the way, great. What if I lose a couple pennies? They don't give me a benefit for that. Anyways, my point is, sometimes that can get you messed up. So be careful if you think that you see a difference and you're like, oh, I'm going to go. Just know that you're putting your account at risk of being locked and stuff like that, just so you know. Other forms of MEV, of course, involve arbitrage. In lending protocols, bots compete to liquidate uncollateralized positions the moment they become eligible. These activities happen in milliseconds. The reason this is possible lies in transaction ordering, right? The order that the transactions come into the blockchain out of the mempool, right? Who's in control of that? Validators. Validators ultimately decide whether transactions appear in each block and in what order they appear. This ordering power creates economic opportunities, aka maximal extractable value. Now, the first example that they gave us was a bot that was scanning the mempool because it's public knowledge and transparent in most applications, most blockchains. But this is different. Those bots are not involved in the system necessarily. Validators are. They're a trusted part of the network, so should they be allowed to be doing this? MEV is not simply a bug in the system. It is an emergent property of how blockchain functions. Whenever transactions interact with market, there will always be an opportunity to profit from the ordering of those transactions strategically. This has turned blockchain infrastructure into a highly competitive environment where sophisticated actors continuously search for advantages. Understanding MEV reveals that crypto networks are not just technological systems. They are also economic ecosystems where participants compete for hidden opportunities embedded within the infrastructure itself. Now, I'm not going to lie, MEV usually immediately comes across as a very negative thing because bad actors can take advantage of you, and it's on the surface not really known by many people, so it can feel like somebody wronged you. In other ways, MEV can have some positive effects where it really increases the competition, and competition usually brings better things for the users. So we're going to talk about all those type of things tonight. Smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. There is a link to my Discord in the chat and also in the description. There's that and many other links, right? Mexi, where we love to trade. We're checking that out. Oh, looks like I closed a trade earlier and made $8.35. Nice. A little 40% gain. And it looks like I'm already in another trade. When did I do that? And I'm up another $8. So do we take that? I don't know. This looks like it just bounced off of that. Is it flagging out? What is it doing? It is above the 200. Anyways, we'll come back to that. I don't want to get too off track, but there is a link to Bitmart and Weeks in the description if you're interested in that kind of thing. All right. Let's look at this chat because I feel like I was watching it run while I was talking. There's settings. Each person has to receive gifts. Says, how do we do that? Okay, so he's trying to show you how to have it on so you can receive gifts. I've never received a gift, so maybe I don't have it on. I don't know. That makes my heart smile. I post another 2 videos today. Absolutely, with all respect. Great video. So, did Motivation Hero get one? If not, I will make sure that you get at least 2 months, if not more. See you later. Dinner calling. Have a great live. Thank you, Chipper. And he's probably already gone, but thank you for being here. He says centralized exchange are scammers. That's debatable. Blue Mount Crypto. I'm assuming that's what MNT. Shout out to you. Throwing an emoji in there. That's awesome. Decentralized coming soon to a theater near you. Stay tuned in. Exactly. You got to go to where you like the video, the 3 dots. Oh no, sorry, forget it. Just click the near bell. All right, y'all gonna figure it out. If you have ChatGPT, it's probably the quickest way to figure that out. Let's talk about some crypto bubbles, and let's get off the hour. Let's go look at the daily, right? We don't want to be that zoomed in. And now we're gonna do our due diligence, right? I read you a story that sets the tone. We're talking about MEV tonight. MEV is a high IQ crypto topic, okay? Just so everybody knows, if you were a little lost in that, don't worry. That's why I'm here. Day after day. Now, I can't promise to prove, can't promise to explain, that's a much better way to say it, everything about crypto and how it works to you tonight in one live stream, even if my live streams are at a minimum like 2 hours long. But compounding effect, coming back day after day after day, is what helps you to really soak in that knowledge. Sometimes we have to hear things. I always love to say repetition is the father of learning. So sometimes we got to hear things many times before they really soak in, and we don't just know them, but we believe them. Right? Is that how I wanted to say that? I don't know. I don't have a script, guys. I do this off the cuff. Anyways, and we are a community of people who love crypto. So if you like that, then just smash the like button and call it a day. So we're over on the crypto bubbles. This is where we usually start. We're looking to paint a picture about what's going on in the market. So 1 through 100, and let's toggle the drop down menu here so we can just look down the day and see on average what's going on. Looks pretty flat to me. I like to see green, but like 0.3, 0.6, 0.1, 0.8, 0.8, you know what I mean? Like, this is all less than 1%, except for 7 to 800. We don't look at every single one of those. That would kind of take way too long. We mostly look at 1 to 300. Maybe later in the stream we should look at some other ones. That might not be a horrible idea. Now, Kite AI. We've talked about Kite AI many times, down 9.3%. So that's our big red bubble here in the top 100 night or midnight. The privacy, the integrated privacy layer for the Cardano network. Now, maybe you're big on Cardano. Maybe you've never even used Cardano. But anyways, Midnight, from my understanding, we've deep dived this quite a bit. Also made by Charles Hoskin. As far as I understand, I'm sure there were other people that worked on it, but he's accredited for being the main source of it. And it works with Cardano, and it gives a privacy layer. And it came out during a time where privacy was kind of like the big hype, right? We had the decentralized exchange craze, and then we quickly moved to privacy coins, and you saw a lot of the old privacy coins come back into relevance. It was wild, but privacy became a big deal, and privacy is still a big deal. Scalability and privacy, some of the biggest topics of, new projects coming out, new projects in crypto trying to solve dilemmas. We talked about the crypto trilemma yesterday. Man, we have so much good stuff to explain to you guys tonight. Anyways, Hype, let's talk about our green bubbles, right? Hype is up 6.3%, Just is up 6.6%, Internet Computer Protocol is up 8%, Canton Network up 4%, Siren up 5%. So we're seeing a little bit of pop here. I'm short on River, so I hope that we are not going to see too much. What am I on? I'm on the 15. Maybe we'll just look at the 5, right? Let's go to the 5 minute. Yes, if we're trading live, I'm going to have to pop over to it every once in a while. Oh, what is this? Would anybody tell me, would you count that as a shoulder, head, and shoulder? Would that count to you? Let's throw that measured move on there. And then we'll come back later and see if it panned out. No. if it was asking me if I want to sell. Oh, it was a sell order from earlier, maybe. I don't know. So it looks like what you should get there. And then I just want to maybe just for fun here, let's pull a fib. Wow, that looks like exactly to the 786. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm short. Let's see what happens. Moving back to where we were. So now we're at 100 to 200, right? And let's talk about the big red bubbles, the elephant in the room. Build on. Okay, let's go with that. It is a coin in the World Liberty ecosystem. World Liberty Finance, that is. If you can't tell, I am fired up again. I ain't even had any coffee. Sentient, down 6%. Sentient, strong project from a couple of weeks ago. Bard was a strong project just a couple of days ago as far as pumping top gainers, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, Akash Network was, I believe, top gainer yesterday when we were streaming. And we stream every day at 8:30 New York time. PM, that is, not in the morning. I know people are from all over the world. We have people from Canada, Hong Kong, all kinds of stuff. Eastern Europe, all kinds of places. It's really amazing what the internet can do. Let's talk about the big green bubbles, right? Because that's what we really want to talk about here. Bera, I think, is the biggest one. What is Bera? It's like a fork of Ethereum, right? It's very EVM compatible, as I believe it is literally like a copy of Ethereum, except here's the difference. Proof of liquidity, not proof of stake. And think about that, because you have proof of stake, and what are you staking? Liquidity, like you're staking value asset, which is liquidity, right? There's a lot of things to walk through there. I just thought of a very interesting thing. It's like proof of liquidity and proof of stake. Where is the core differences in those type of protocols? But anyways, Bera is proof of liquidity. It's an interesting project. If you built anything EVM compatible, as most things are, you can easily port your whole project over to Bera. That was probably a smart move. But what is the motive to use Bera? That's the question. So we have quantum resistant Ledger, up 6.4% to $1.53, now hanging out at $1.51. What else is a big green bubble? We have Compound, up 7.5% to $19.52. River is on there. Got to note that, right? Because we usually trade quite a bit of River. Or I do. People are probably wondering why the heck I mess with it. It's a fair question. It was up to $15.64, a low of $13.83. And then, of course, Arweave. Most people should be familiar with Arweave, right? Went from $1.61 low today to $1.83. Let's drop down another 100. Nice. Near the bell, I only have C perks on the left, thumbs up, share. Blues guy, you already have the membership, so I don't know if that changes anything. Anyways, what is this? World Mobile Token. Okay, I thought it was like Wemix or something, but that doesn't look like the right ticker or branding. Up 15% here. Derive. We've looked at this thing a bunch of times. Perpetuals, decentralized exchange here, up 14.3%. Beam is involved in a lot of gaming stuff, so I love to see that. 8.6% is up. And Gwei. So this is telling me that our altcoin season meter, calculator, whatever, over on crypto rank must be moving up to the upside, right? This thing's up 8.7. We talked about ETH Gas. It was a new project a couple of weeks ago. Definitely on my radar. I wish I would have bought some. I just didn't get a chance to buy every single crypto because I would like to own them all, right? It's like Pokemon. You gotta own them all. Deep Book up 4.5%. Deep Book, one of my favorite liquidity plays on the SWE network. Ronin Wallet's up. Zanos. I just set up a new Ronin wallet the other day. And our big red bubble here is Flow, a project I see a lot. I don't know a ton about it. It's called Flow. It probably has to do with liquidity. That would be my guess. Sahara AI is down. Centrifuge is down. Sysic, Mantra, and Ohm on the same page. Who's confused about that? Who knows that Mantra moved to a new contract? The ticker Ohm is the old one. Mantra is the new one. All right. Says UG, indeed I do, but I like to see where in case someone asks. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I was just saying I didn't know if it changes, what's there when you already own it. But what do I know? I don't even know if mine's on or not to receive gifts, right? So BTC or Bitcoin 70,214. Above 70,000 right now is good. I mean, in a very local, zoomed in type of way, I like that. And the same thing with Ethereum above 2,000. Now, was it nice when BTC was above 90 and Ethereum was above 3,000? Of course it was, but that's not where we are right now. And I pay quite a bit of attention to this 7-day over here because it's funny. It's a 7-day, number, but it changes like daily from red to green, red to green, red to green. It's very interesting. All right. So BNB $651, XRP is $1.38, Solana $86.69. It's actually down 5.1%. Looks like a lot of your top 10 are down on the last 7 days, right? Dogecoin, a low 9 cents, 0.092, right? Cardano's 26 cents. Down 5.1% as well. Hyperliquid, $36.65. Hyperliquid is up 15% in the last 7 days, so we like to see that. Like to see those green numbers, right? Monero, XMR, $351. Chainlink, $9. Canton Network, 15, almost 15.5, 0.1547, so almost 15.5 cents. Stella, XLM, high 15, call that 16 cents. HBAR, 9.5 cents. Avalanche, $9.55. SWE, 97 cents, pushing back to $1. I like that. And let's go see where Flare is for the king of Flare, at least in the underground crypto community, Mr. Blues Guy. So Flare is number 79. It's moved down a little bit in market cap, and I think that's just because other things have moved up, right? So let's go see at what is trending here. What is trending today? Across protocol. Is this the gaming one, right? Isn't that what that is? We're going to check it out in a minute. Again, Pudgy Penguin's trending like every day. Pi Network, Bitcoin, Venice token. We're looking for coins that we don't really know what they are, or at least we haven't looked at in a very long time. BitTensor, Ondo. Ever heard of Ondo? Anybody? FET. Wow, I haven't seen FET be relevant in a really long time, right? The Artificial Super Intelligence Agency, are they still even working on that? Is there some news out? Is that why it's pumping? We might have to look into that. Derive. Is it Deriv? Is it like from derivative? I'm going to call it Derive. I like that better. Zcash, Ethereum, XRP, Monad. Shout out to Melissa, Layer 0, and USDC. Underground, thank you for checking our Flare. Absolutely, you are welcome. And let's keep that chat running, guys. Let's keep pulling people in. It's the biggest thing that you could do for me. I appreciate it. So let's look at a cross protocol. I remember there was like the cross gaming, but was it across? So 43.3 million in market cap, a billion tokens, 701.4 million in circulation. Let's make sure that max chart is on. Wow. Okay, this is an older project. It is November 27, 2022 for that token generation event with this random huge spike here. When was that? Come on. Looks like December 7th, 2024. It's hard. Okay, actually, I can zoom in, so let's do that. Okay, it was the 6th of 2024. I went to $1.08. Nice. And then how do I undo that zoom in? That's kind of what I always don't understand. All right, zooming in's nice, but I'd like to be able to unzoom in. All right, in contract address, Boba Network, Polygon, Arbitrum, Optimism, Bridge Governance Token, Intent. Love that Intent layer, and made in the USA. I think I need to hit some water. I think that's what my problem is. Interoperability powered by Intents. Where have we heard that? A new paradigm in cross-chain experiences, seamlessly connecting users with applications. Nice. Across products, fastest and lowest cost, bridging for end users, streamlined interoperability for developers. Across bridge, cross plus, cross settlement. How Intents work. User-centric, elegant, abstract, and modular interoperability. Production ready, empirical, proven. All right, that doesn't seem like the most retail exciting project, but it's not cross, right? So a cross is different than cross, right? Even though they're very close, you could easily get them confused. I don't see anything else here I really want to go over, so let's go take a look at CryptoRank. Look, I had cross up already on CryptoRank. That's pretty funny. The King of Flair, yeah, where's all my people at? How's everybody doing today on a Thursday? Actually, it's Wednesday. I said like all stream yesterday that it was Wednesday, and it was actually Tuesday. Who would have thought? I tell you guys, like, I live in the moment. I don't really know what time it is most of the time or what day it is. Yeah, I'm just rolling off instinct over here. I only know because of the live stream when I set it up, really. And then I immediately forget. Fear and Greed Index is at 18, so we're moving up a little bit. We got as high as 22 7 days ago. And again, when it gives you the 7 day and the 1 month, it doesn't average it. It gives you the exact 7 day ago number, which is interesting. So we're moving back up a little bit. I like to see that. And you can see an actual, chart here, the digital representation on more of a chart, bar graph, if you will. I think that's what it is. I don't remember all of my schooling. I'm going to be honest. I skip class a lot. It is what it is, right? Altcoin season is 40 out of 100. Yesterday was 41, so we actually moved down a hair. That's very interesting. Let's see. September 19th, 2025, this thing was at 79. And May 29, 2025, it was at 11. All right, let that sink in. And I'd be watching that altcoin meter a little more. All right, let's go take a look at what is trending over on CryptoRank. I like CryptoRank because it just offers a different dynamic of what's trending. Let's make it the top 20 instead of the top 100. And pop quiz, my network, FHE. What does it stand for? Anybody know? Anybody know what FHE stands for? All right, Banker is being paid at the top again. I think that's silly, but hey, whatever. I hope Banker Coin does well. Shout out to Bankroll out in our Discord. I swear he got a free thing there. Motivational hero. I didn't see if you said anything. If you did, I'm so sorry. And shout out to Chipper. What an amazing person to come in and gift people stuff. I love to do stuff like that on other people's channels. So, man, it's really awesome to see that somebody comes and does it for you. Let's see. Don't let your schooling get in the way of your education. Exactly. Love some Jim Rohn. But Motivational Hero, or it's Motivation Hero. I gotta lock that in my brain somewhere. Motivation Hero. If you did not get a membership out of all of that, please let me know. I will make sure you get one. So Huma Finance, or ticker Huma. Not familiar with that. It's very interesting. Do we have a 7 day? No, they only give us 24. They keep changing this setup on me. It's very interesting. Okay, we're going to look at that. Superform's all about yield, right? You provide liquidity, then they give you something for doing that. You could call it staking. You could call it yield. You can call it whatever you want. It's money. You give it to them. They make money. They give you a small portion. At least that's how it's supposed to work in a perfect world. There are some nuanced differences. Don't get me wrong. Click join right next to the bell. Absolutely. Then we have this Nexi. Now, we started talking about this a couple of days ago, and it stayed trending. It stayed on the radar. So I think that's really interesting. Opinion is all about your opinion. It's prediction markets. And I've said over and over, not trying to knock on the project because it's not about the project. Prediction markets are everywhere. And it's funny because Polymarket's the original one who I think really started the craze. I don't even think they're involved in crypto at all, but they are under a little bit of scrutiny for sure, betting on some things that don't seem necessarily legal. But aside from that, one really cool thing we saw when we were doing some deep diving on Twitter yesterday is somebody was asking an AI bot or an AI agent what they should do with $1,000, and it was telling them to go place bets on prediction markets like 3 cents or under. I didn't know that prediction markets had a 3-cent option. So that's pretty cool. I don't know anything about it. And apparently the AI agent or the person taking the advice turned $1,000 into $10,000. No idea if that's true, right? Not financial advice, but I thought that was interesting. So if you're out there and you only got $50 or $5 or $1, Check out your local prediction markets. They have prediction markets on Coinbase, Solflare, pretty much anywhere in crypto that you go to look, you can find a prediction market. In places that aren't even crypto, do they have 5 cent, 3 cent predictions? That's kind of wild, right? You're going to gamble away your last 3 cents. You could do it there. Anyways, Enso. Enso is all about shortcuts for developers to launch things on chain and make it easier, tooling, all of that kind of stuff. Blockstreet is newer on our radar. I'm gonna have to actually click on it. Blockstreet is a DeFi protocol focused on tokenized stock utility, right? So they're tokenizing the utility of the stock. And it is very up and to the right here. Let's see when this thing came out. Token generation event, the 4th of March, 2026, just a few days ago. This is a daily chart, and I'm messing it up, hitting buttons. And like, what does this look like to you? Looks like a rising channel or a rising wedge. I would go more with a rising wedge personally. And what's your measured move? So rising wedges usually break to the downside, right? But when they do break out, they usually go parabolic. Why? Because if you can picture a parabolic curve here, I don't know why the line got all squiggly, but that's what they would have to look like, right? So that rising would have to go up in order to be a parabolic curve. When things are hot like that, here's the dilemma. Like, usually if something's pumped a lot, I tend to be like, let's let it retrace, let's let it come back. But when it's a new project, like there's never a guarantee, but there's no real belief in me that this has to come down in like, you know, a Fibonacci retrace or anything. This thing could just be getting started cooking and just take off. All right. I'm checking. Sorry for waiting. No worries. You don't got to apologize about that. Just let me know. Then click the 3 dots. Yep. Underground Bro. Flare Ignite prediction market allows you to bet an XRP or UST0. That's cool. You can bet 0.05 XRP if you'd like. Come on now, bro. There you go. That's cool. I'm sorry, all. I think I accept it. Motivation Hero, if you think you accepted it, the easiest way is to go into your emojis and see if you have the custom emojis that I made, right? You would only have it if you had a membership. Where can I see that? Sorry, real for the wait. No worries. Just go check your emojis, see if you have any of the emojis that look like the ones that Melissa just posted. If you have access to those and they're not locked, then you have the membership. Cool. All right. So Blockstreet is a DeFi protocol focused on tokenizing stock utility. Let's pop over to their website. Unified liquidity layer for tokenized assets. Most retail, I say this all the time, DePIN, right? Decentralized infrastructure. That's what DePIN means. Liquidity, bridges. A lot of retail doesn't understand the significance of it and doesn't really care until you need to use it. You're trying to do something. You're probably hot and bothered, very frustrated because you need to send Ethereum to Harmony 1 and you don't have any idea how to do that because you haven't been raising your crypto IQ and everything is new. Everything's new to somebody at one point. I'm not throwing any shade. I'm just saying that's a good indicator that there's more to learn in crypto, right? A lot of people, you know, when people say to me, well, how can we have so many different types of currency? I just hit that emoji in the chat, just like, do you, wait, you still think that they're all just currencies? Oof, got a lot to unpack at that point. You better come check out my YouTube channel, right? That's what I tell them. All right, Mind Network, FHE. I didn't see anybody in the chat tell me what FHE stands for. I don't know. I was thinking of like a good giveaway if somebody could tell me, and I don't have one. I got to ready the giveaways here. Says nope. I can use emojis. No. The custom emojis, like what Blues Guy just put, not regular emojis. We're gonna figure this out, Motivation Hero. I got you. We're gonna figure it out. So, anyways, my network is an FHE restaking layer for AI and proof of stake networks. Can anybody name me the top proof of stake consensus network? you should know it. Accepting restake tokens to enhance security. So a lot of things to unpack here. What is restaking? For some real newbies, what is proof of stake? What is that even all about? And then what is FHE? There's a lot of things here for the people who might not know a lot about crypto. And I got you guys. I'm not trying to pick on you if you don't know a lot about crypto. I'm trying to help you. As a community, we're trying to help you. All right. So let's go to the token generation event, the 7th of April, 2025. This was a little while ago. I remember when this coin came out. Zama, we were looking at my network and Zama at like the same time. I think this actually token generated before them. But Zama uses a similar thing, this FHE. There we go. Blues guy throwing it in here. Did you have to look it up or did you know? Fully homomorphic encryption. Base infrastructure designed to enable, oh, all right, we even got the definition. Y'all gonna like this. I know everybody is super dialed in. They want to know. They want to know what fully homomorphic encryption is. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. Based infrastructure designed to enable secure confidential computation for AI and Web3 applications. It utilizes FHE to allow for data processing, analysis environment for on-chain data, AI, and decentralized finance without ever decrypting it. Bro, that's fully Googled. I knew it was, man. I wasn't going to call you out on that, brother. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a mod and always helping me out run this show. Appreciate you big time. You and Melissa. Man, the pop-ups on crypto rank kill me. I always go to click the X and somehow always click on them. I don't know how I manage that. Anyways, 4.9 million, been as high as 68 million. To be honest, the disparity between the market cap and the all-time high, a little bit concerning. Restaking is securing a network by restaking a token that's already been staked. It's not restaking if you haven't staked it before. And remember, it's not love if you haven't hurt somebody. Nobody's going to get that reference at all. If somebody got that reference, I'd be shocked. The confidential payment infrastructure for AI agent economies. Now, I've been to this many times. This is the Web 2 version. What I do like about this is X402, right? And they put a Z after it. Doesn't really matter. X402, not a new thing. Been around since, I believe, 1993. And it is a 402 protocol, HTTP protocol. Sounds really nerdy. Sounds like I really know my stuff when I say that. But I looked it up back when this X402 stuff first came out. I'm a normal person just like you guys. I'm just addicted to learning all that I can about just about anything that I'm interested in, which is most things. Just for your information, I might lose internet connectivity. It's lightning over here. Okay, well, thanks for letting us know. My internet on my phone has been absolutely garbage all day, so I was a little concerned about what might be going on. I don't know, we're getting attacked cyberly. I don't know what's going on anymore in the world, but I just know if the internet works or not, right? So true, it ain't love if you didn't hurt someone. It's a rapper named Atmosphere. It's a reference to one of the songs that he has. He's from Minnesota. I can't do accents to save my life. I started to try, and then I was like, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself live on YouTube. Why would you? All right. X402 protocol is confidential, anonymous to anonymous payment solutions. So what X402 is really, okay, so first of all, let's back up. My network is about restaking, apparently. That's what they told us, right? X402 protocol is about payments. So what, are we getting lost here? Like, I thought we were supposed to be talking about restaking. Anyways, I think restaking's main function. So why would a network or a project want to give you a reward for staking something that you already staked and are already getting a reward? It's simple. Securing the network. When they do that, they get to adopt the security of the network that was originally staked on, and they don't have to build out this sophisticated security because they're borrowing it from the base layer. Anyways, that's what restaking is all about. But the actual project itself has a lot to do with payment solutions. That's what they told us up here. And not just any payment solutions, not PayPal necessarily, but AI agent, agentic networks, AI agent economy. And these a lot of times require very small payments, and that's what X402 is really good at. And the whole idea here is like paying exactly what you use. So think about a subscription you have, like say Spotify or something like that. Well, imagine instead of paying monthly, like maybe you're one of those people who you have Spotify and you just use the free version, right? Because you only listen to a song every once in a while, a couple times a week, maybe when you have to take a long drive to see, I don't know, the in-laws or something. I don't know what it is, but you don't want to pay for it because you barely use it. Well, X402 protocol is kind of specialized in what if you just paid Spotify per song that you listened to, so you didn't have ads, but only when you listen to a song. You didn't actually pay $30 a month or whatever the heck it is, probably $1,000 a month now. Everything's gone up so significantly. But my point is, that's what X402 payments is good about. Quick and efficient and paying for just what you use. You could see why this would be so useful for an AI agent, right? Because it would be able to just use something, pay for it with just when it's using it. It doesn't have to go subscribe to something like, I don't know, say AI agent wanted to use Spotify, free, ad free or whatever. It wouldn't want to like sit there and listen to it all day long because it's not real. It's super Google, guys. But anyways, my point is X402 protocols is very good for small payments, what they call micro payments. All right. Get back to FHE here. Why am I going ham on this? I don't know, because I'm amped. I just am. I love raising my own crypto IQ. Remember, I started this community for a bunch of reasons, but one of them is to keep myself consistent in deep diving, which means I love doing this and was doing this before I ever started a YouTube channel. That's why I'm not going nowhere, regardless of what the market is up to. Fully homomorphic encryption. FHE, hailed as the holy grail of cryptography, is natively built on the lattice cryptography, approved by, could they have made these letters any smaller? I wish they would have made them 10 times smaller. Approved by NIST in 2024 as the primary post-quantum encryption standard. Does that sound even slightly important? Post-quantum encryption standard? Okay, just throwing it out there, just going to leave some breadcrumbs. FHE computation enables computers on encrypted data, preserving privacy and security during use. FHE validation, so these are different applications of FHE, right? And I think if we drop down, it gives us a little, like a little model. So input plain text becomes encrypted. It's sent to an AI model, and you get an encrypted text. AI-powered computation then returns output to user, output in plain text. Basically, it decrypted it. There you go. Now, one thing that I learned from somebody who I watch, because yes, I still watch people too sometimes, is that encryption requires a key, right? It's like a key that decrypts it, right? It's like a code. And you need the key. Well, if a hacker or somebody is able to get a hold of that key, then they can encrypt it or decrypt it as well. So there are some flaws, but they have to get a hold of it. That's the part where we have to do well, is make sure they can't get a hold of the key. And I don't think the key is the same for every message. I think it's different for each one, but that might be a little over mine and everybody else's head. Verifies correctness. So this is FHE validation. The correctness of encrypted computations while preserving complete confidentiality. And then, of course, FHE consensus. We talk about consensus. Guaranteed trusted agreement for AI and blockchain without revealing the secrets. So another thing that we talk about, this always reminds me of, and I'm not sure where this ends and stops, but you have zero knowledge, right? ZK proof, ZK rollup, stuff like that. You'll hear me talk about it a lot. Where does that sit with this? I'd be really interested. I wish we had a developer here. Camsta says question mark. He's just repeating what I said. I said a quote from a song from a rapper, and I was pretty sure nobody would know what it was, and I was right. Very niche, very niche. All right, I spent way too much time on that. Robo Fabric Protocol is about real AI agents, right? In real life, like that, you know, your waiter and everywhere you go is going to be one of these like physical robots that takes your order, and then more robots at McDonald's cook your food, and then another robot takes your money and hands it out the window, whatever. It's all going to be robotic. So Fabric Protocol, or Robo, They're all about a decentralized network for creating, managing, and owning and evolving universal robots. I just want to make that distinction because we think AI, and in crypto, a lot of times we talk about AI, we talk about like swarms, AI agents, agentic networks, those all go together, but none of those are physical things. This is like, you could put an AI network that runs a physical, I guess you could call him an AI agent in a way, like he has like maybe a physical personality inside the physical robot. I said physical like 5 times there. I don't know why. Yeah, let's move on. Pretend that didn't happen. So Robo on the daily chart, token generation the 4th of March 2026, 91 million in market cap. Does that make it more of a serious project? I don't know. 136.3 million all-time high. And then, of course, let's hop over to their website, the Fabric Foundation. Now, of course, Fabric, you think everything weaved together. I think that's what they're getting at here, an AI network that's just weaved together through, you know, from the self-driving Uber that picks you up and takes you to the restaurant where a robot seats you, and then a robot waiter takes your order, or you hit it in a tablet, or you go through a portal on your phone, and then an AI robot cooks it, and then another AI robot brings it to your table. Like, are we all just going to be living in paradise and nobody's going to have to work? Universal incomes? Or are they not going to need you anymore? No reason to keep you around. That is for us to decide. I think we set the future there. But just trying to make those gears spin. AI systems are rapidly gaining the ability to reason, act, and operate in the physical world. As intelligent machines begin performing essential work across manufacturing, healthcare, education, and daily life, we must ensure that remain aligned with human values and accessible to all. We got to make sure we don't get phased out here. That's kind of what we're saying. So we would want it to be transparent or decentralized, because if it all gets centralized, then whoever has that centralized power, well, they kind of get to decide where we go from here. All right. IDOS, ID, Identification Operating System. Now this, I'm sure, is not going to be super loved by everybody. There's probably some futuristic people out there who think this is great, but the most people, it's like CBDCs, right? Nobody's like, I can't wait to have CBDCs, government-backed currency. Well, not backed, but controlled. 05, or the 5th of March, 2026, 8 million market cap, been as high as 17. Disparity's not horrible. It is a new project. And it says right here, IDOS, Identity Operating System, is a decentralized storage and access management network specifically designed to store users' data. Now, there's a lot of doomsday type stuff we could talk about as far as what a digital ID could do. But not going down that rabbit hole, there are a few good uses for an ID online, right? One thing that I think could be annoying about it is if it's really locked in to, like, say, your IP address or something that's very hard to, like, mask. Like, a VPN won't help you at all. So, not that I think this project is going to take over globally, but like this type of information or this type of system could kind of put VPNs out of use. Now, then they'll just come out with something else on, right? And we just get more iterations of that. Zama, the original fully homomorphic encryption, but they're using it in a different way. Zama is a cryptography company dedicated to developing open source homomorphic encryption tools for developers. So 46.2 million in market cap, 88 million all-time high token generation event. The 2nd of February 2026. I didn't have like a real specific attachment to this. What I liked originally about this project is they had raised like a lot of money. I think it was like 200 million or 500 million. I don't know where all of that money goes, to be completely honest with you. Let's see, 57 million. Maybe I was way over the mark there. But anyways, it seems like a lot of money. Total devaluation, diluted value. I don't know why that wasn't coming to me. 232 million. The whole fully diluted value thing is crazy. It'll be like $3 million market cap, fully diluted value of the project $1 billion, and you're like, how do you go from 2 million to 1 billion? Like, they must be counting like assets and physical things that they actually own. I'm not too sure. And I used a very big wide range there. It's not usually how it goes. Plasma, built on the rails of stablecoin and is of course a layer 1. People like to build on Plasma. We've been over that a whole bunch. Phala, for some reason I can never remember what Phala is a privacy enhanced permissionless computing protocol. 26.9 million, been as high as 455 million. We're gonna have to go to like a weekly chart. Let's just go to a monthly chart, it'd be easier. The 1st of June 2021, so that was a long time ago. I don't really know a whole lot about Phala as far as being like bullish on it. The Neo cloud for confidential AI, so cloud, right, building AI people can trust. They must have been way ahead of the curve, right? Because they talk about 2021. I wasn't hearing a lot about AI and crypto blockchain technology back in 2021. Dog with hat, that's an old one but a good one. What is it? I want to look at the chart on this thing. It's probably kind of sad. Let's go look at, say, just go to the monthly, make this easy. Yeah, so the 1st of March 2024, it's lower than it's ever been low. I mean, we're in a bear trend for most crypto, and it's a meme coin, so nobody real surprised on that. Strategic Oil Supply is a meme coin. I talk about this because there's another project that was just like this one, right? And a buddy of mine who doesn't, know anything about crypto hit me up about the other one, which was USOR, I think it was. Let's look that up. I don't want to just be talking out my face. Yeah, US Oil, USOR. It's the same idea. These people are meme coins on the Solana network. The symbol doesn't even exist yet. There's 3.8 million. They don't have, as far as I know, I don't want to get sued for like deflammatory type of talk, but as far as I know, they don't have anything to do with real oil trade at all. I think that's pretty solid analysis there. Baby, or Babylon, or baby loan, however you want to say it. Maybe they're financial, they want to give you a baby loan, is a platform that enables Bitcoin staking on proof of stake blockchains for added security, right? And that's their mission. Let's see how long they've been around. I don't know why this has been trending the last couple of days, but for whatever reason it has. The 7th of April 2025, so it's not that old of a project. I feel like I remember when this first came out. 44 million in market cap, been as high as 378 million. Big disparity there. And of course, Bitcoin DeFi, making Bitcoin productive. Everybody wants to get all the money that's locked away in that digital gold. What do you do with gold? You don't circulate gold like that. Like, you store it away. It's a store of value. That's what people like about Bitcoin. And people keep getting these bright ideas. And I'm not against Bitcoin DeFi at all. I think it could be great. But they keep getting these bright ideas that, like, all the people who have all of this digital store of gold, like, they really would rather just circulate the money, maybe earn some yield on it. That part might be true. But a lot of the other stuff, they want to get that moving and get it liquid because they're going to make money off of the fees. Like, let's just say it for what it is. Like, some people might be diehard Bitcoin people, and they might really just want to see Bitcoin mature into a bigger network that actually works like any other one, like Ethereum or Solana, Sui, whatever you want to say. But I don't think that that's what most people who bought into the ethos of Bitcoin, I don't think that's what they wanted. So good luck on Bitcoin DeFi. I'm not against it in any way, shape, or form. I just think it has a little trouble being bullish and really getting that run in that sector, right? Because when we do get into altcoin season and things start to run, usually they run in categories, right? It'll be like memes are just super hot, right? And it'll be memes specifically on Solana or memes specifically on Base. They'll kind of cycle, and then all of a sudden it'll be time for something else. I mean, there was a time when we had things like Metaverse. Don't hear much talk about Metaverse nowadays. I've been here long enough to see things fade off and almost never come back to relevance at all. All right. RWA play here, Plume Network, Sign. I know what it is. It's about government. It's basically more about government CBDCs than anything else, and I just don't feel like they didn't read the room, right? Like, or they just don't care and they just want to cater directly to, big governments and stuff like that, because that's where the money is, right? Let's see, programmable money, CBDC, and stablecoins. They say that like anybody who's not a government wants that. because they don't. Sign delivers a secure, compliant foundation for national digital governances. I know that's what you guys can't wait to get, that CBDC, right? It sounds like a new STD, to be honest with you. Will you get that CBDC yet? Better watch out for that CBDC. Hey, they gonna give you the CBDC. You better watch out. They make a cream for that CBDC. All right, did I go too far? Did I go just a little too far with that one? All right, let's go check out the Fear and Greed Index, or not the Fear and Greed Index. Top gainers, top losers. That's what I wanted to say. We can go look at the Fear and Greed Index again. That's fine too. Who's with me? All right. Top gainers, top losers. We've got across protocol. We already went over what it is, but it is up 86.4%. Meme horse, or M horse, that is very strange. We will check that out. Top loser, Everlyn. Shout out to Everlyn. Everlosing? No, didn't land. Conscious token. Must have not have been conscious enough. It's down. Flow, Raven. And to be fair, like the top coin is down 45%, and all the rest of these are pretty small. This is kind of normal stuff here. Top gainers, though, we have War, Huma Finance. I feel like I skipped some things. Can we go back? Because I feel like I usually don't click on things. I run through the whole list, and I just did it differently. I told you we're going to do the stream differently today. So, Huma Finance. Let's talk about this because I've never seen this on the radar before. Where has it been hiding out? I don't know. It's financial. It's not really retail sexy, to be honest with you. A lot of people don't care about financial type stuff. It's mostly for the big players. 26th of May, 2025. 37 million in market cap, been as high as 203 million. Huma is a decentralized payment financial network. Well, if they're not using X402 protocol, I'm not bullish. The first PayFi network. I don't know about that. I don't know about the first PayFi network. I don't know. They might be the first people to put FI after the word pay. That could be true. So Huma, which has got to be what for human, accelerates global payments with instant access to liquidity anywhere, anytime. Stable AF. Good branding, right? Seems very professional. Permissionless DeFi yield powered by real-world payment flows. Choose how to earn and connect to DeFi on Solana. Okay, let's launch the app here. That's the Web 2 facing website. Oh, and I'm restricted. Sorry, I can't show you. I don't run a VPN because a lot of times when I run a VPN, it makes it so I click on websites and they just never load. It is very annoying. Let's go to Meme Horse. Or I'm telling you I don't run a VPN. Am I actually running a VPN? You just don't know. That might have been a trick. M Horse or Meme Horse. No surprise here. It lives on BNB. It is a meme. It's a Chinese meme. That's the year of the horse. I'm pretty sure that's what Blues Guy told me. I don't keep up with those things. I'm not Chinese. Let's go to the website. Probably not the best idea, but we'll do it. Meme Horse, Year of the Fire Horse, BNB, Meme Coin, The Legend of M Horse, Fire Horse, zero value so far in anything that they've said on their website. Here's a roadmap. They're going to launch on PancakeSwap. Then they're going to do a campaign and community form. And then they're going to form a community. This seems more like a wish list, right? Get 1,000+ holders. And that's not even lit up yet. So they don't even have 1,000 holders. Is that what they're trying to tell me? Trend on Dex Screener. It's probably something you can pay for. God Candle. They put God Candle on the roadmap. If that's not the most meme coin thing I have ever heard, I don't know what is. We are fair launching. I do like that. As much as I'm kind of clowning on them, I do like that. On PancakeSwap Finance, no presale, no insider, pure Degen glory. Where can I buy? You could buy on PancakeSwap Finance initially and later on Binance after they list. Is this like you could buy it on PancakeSwap but they haven't listed anywhere else yet? I might have to go get me 50 cents of this. No fair launch, no presale. I do like that they don't have a presale. That's kind of cool. I'd throw $1 in this thing. Anybody else use Binance Smart Chain a lot? I love Binance Smart Chain. That's where like my DeFi of summer dreams really started. It was a great time. I still affectionately talk about that DeFi summer, man. It was amazing. Had so much fun. It felt like real Web3, not just gaming, right? But like Web3, like interaction was like here to stay, right? It was just going to be all these new projects and all these people building. And it's really sad that it didn't stay that way. Anyways, let's move along here. And let's go to X. Oh, I messed that up. Nice. So we have been adding a couple of things here because we would like to make the live stream as long as possible for you guys. That was supposed to be sarcastic, but I mean, I guess I want to make it as long as possible and informative. I'm going to get you guys hooked. 24-hour underground crypto TV. Never look away. Keep it on 24/7. We can get some of those like Oculus glasses or whatever. You can just watch it while you're at work. Some like augmented reality. What's the difference between virtual reality and augmented reality? Anybody can tell me? This chat really slowed down. I must be boring you guys to sleep. I'm sorry. Let's go. And I'm joking. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Recent post from Gaming on Base. I don't know why I'm on this. What I want is search. Here we are. Let's search DeFi. See what comes up. And then, of course, I want to go to ChatGPT and say, please give me all the relevant cryptocurrency news for today. And then give me everything relevant in cryptocurrency that is trending on Twitter. And while we're talking about Twitter, let's also talk about Memax. Memax is like Web3 Twitter. Is this the one? Is this the first mover advantage? I don't know. But I know that I like it. Why? Because people interact with my posts in my profile, and that makes me happy. All right, I got 30 followers. And when I go to my notifications, there is more going on for me on Memax than actual Twitter. Now, to be fair, I like to post just my call to action for the stream for the day. I don't constantly post on here. Apparently, if you want to do good on Twitter, you just have to crap talk, shit talk 24/7. Just the most ridiculous. It just Trump's face. Everything's wrong. It's all his fault. He destroyed crypto. Maybe throw Elon Musk in there, and you will be viral. But I just don't like that game. It feels so authentic. So anyways, for some reason, when I type in DeFi, it just gives me my own stuff. And I would really, really, really like to know, am I the only person talking about DeFi? Then we have Bankroll. I don't know if it's just giving me people who, because give me Michael Saylor. I don't think I'm following Michael Saylor. I might be. Does it just give me people who I follow? I don't like that. And it says top. You're going to tell me my post is like the top? Like, there's no way. It has 27 views. It is not top anything on Twitter. I want it to just show me the stuff and not like stuff who I follow and stuff. Just anybody across the board. All right, let's type in crypto. See, do we get anything different? Because there's no reason why my post should even come up. See, my post shouldn't even come up. It has 7 views. Like, why would my own post come up? Apparently this one got 96 views. That's a lot for me. Cryptsy, okay, I want to see some people who like I know I don't follow. I feel like they're just trying to be nice to me. They like put me up here and they're just like, no, you're relevant. You're relevant for sure. All right, Grok says this is not true. What does it say? Bitcoin will never trade below 60,000 again. Mark my words. You will regret not following me. Again, from when? Were we just below 60,000? Or was it 60? Yeah, I think we went to 59,000, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Shout out to the lifer. Shout out to all my fellow lifers. I mean, this is just showing me Sam's stuff and my stuff. I was really hoping to get better stuff. I don't do a lot of searching on Twitter. Everything that I want to get better at pertaining to crypto, I bring into the stream, right? People can help me, and then I in turn can learn more, and then I can help other people. NW in the house. What's up? He says we did not. Oh, no, you didn't? I swear I saw 59,000. He says 60K. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we went to 69,000. Yeah. Maybe that's a me thing. All right. So what else? We had some good searches yesterday. We found some good stuff. What did I type in? Was it DeFi? The people that they gave me? It's almost better to go look at people. Anybody want to give me some guidance here? I don't do a lot of searching on Twitter, to be honest with you. There's so much junk on Twitter. Sparko DeFi. Crypto social media promoter. Well, he's got to be the guy, right? Oh, that sounds terrible. All right, moving on. Just wanted to give the news time to load here. So let's see, what are we talking about? Bitcoin falls below 70. Why Ethereum and XRP prices slipped too. Nosa, what's up? Or Nosha, I think that is. Says, what's going with Rivercoin? I don't know if you're referencing the trade that we're in. It doesn't look like it's going well. I put a tiny trade in. I'm like $20 in a trade because I want it to move against me. So we did this, and it doesn't look like it gave us that Fibonacci retracement. It didn't look like that was very much of a head and shoulders on the 5 minute. Looks like a very slanted head and shoulders. And here we are. We're not very much above where I bought in. I don't know if you meant the trade or if you meant like the Project River. I don't know what's going on with the Project River. That is a good question. Assuming that's what you meant, and I appreciate anybody who comes in here and interacts with the chat, so I'm going to go right to it for you. It's at $15.21. Of course, unless you've been living under a rock, you know it was up at $85.37 on January 26, 2026, and it has fallen from greatness, but it almost looks like you have a little bit of an inverted head and shoulder. Zooming in on it did not help my case there. It's got an Ethereum contract, base BNB smart contract. I don't know if there's really any news. If I go to Twitter, because if you say what's going on with River, well then I probably think you mean relevant stuff. And welcome in. Smash that like button. I appreciate you. Is River something you're big on? Do you hold some River? Let me know. What did I just click on? No, I don't want to do that. All right. River is building a chain abstraction stablecoin system that connects assets, liquidity, and yield across multiple chains. 203,000 followers, but what do we got relevant? Pin post is from the 25th of February. That's not really what we want to look at as far as relevant stuff. 1 million River staked. Longer commitment, higher voting power. So 250,000 River distributed to early SAT USD users. That sounds like Bitcoin DeFi. Token rewards previously from campaigns, so they paid out some. Does that mean people are going to dump it? I don't know. Shout out to anybody rolling in here. Smash that like button. I would appreciate it. There is a link to our free Discord in the chat and description. And we're looking at River. Somebody asked what's going on with River. So I'm going to their Twitter and I'm trying to figure out if there's anything relevant, any new information. So how to stake River. You go to Binance Wallet, go to Discover, search River, navigate to the River token, click stake, approve, confirm, claim weekly reward. So I guess this is how you stake on Binance Wallet. There you go. And I'm looking for really any kind of updates, anything, you know, significant. I don't see anything magnificent. Builders Night, this is how it went. So they had like some kind of get together for River. And we're down to March 6th. Hey River. How to get it. Quote this tweet. This is Women's Day. I don't know. I don't know where River's based out of, to be honest. But think River, think liquidity. The name makes sense. The branding's good on that. So I don't really have any good updates for you, but I went and looked because I care about anybody who comes in here. And let me know if you have any other questions. But if you were just asking about the trade's down $8, right? Nothing big deal. If you want to look at the percentage, it's down 31%. Not a big deal. I kind of want it to move against me a little bit, and then I'm going to add to it. And let's look at the liquidity for River. That would be fun. See what we're doing. Are we running up to this liquidity up here? My liquidation for that tiny trade is like $19 or something because I added the margin. That's why. All right, let's back up. Let's go like the 3-day. Does that help me a little bit, or I got to go to the weekly? No, there we go. So it looks like, let's go to the weekly. So I want to see the liquidity that's like much higher. So once we get to being generous, $16.79, but realistically more like $16.45, there's not much liquidity above us. So I'm going to be looking to add to my short in that area, and right now my liquidation should be like $19. Yeah, about $19 flat. So we're just chilling right now, and if it goes down and I make some money, that's great. If we go up to about $16.50, I'm gonna add significantly. Good chance there is. Let's go to the 15-minute here and make a little bit more sense there. If we talk about market makers and where liquidity lies, probably a lot of liquidations here. People high leverage shorting, right? And if you're looking for longs, I would say probably most of it's right here, and that gives you your range. Now, of course, it didn't quite dip into that, maybe just slightly, but most of it probably from, let's see, get my drawing brush back, this wick here and this price action over there. People going long. Usually market maker washes everybody, especially in a low liquidity time or just a bearish time, or any time really. They seem to wash everybody. So I kind of want to highlight this higher high here locally at about $15.67. I'd be willing to bet, see how this plays out, that we kind of go up here and then we come down. That's my bet. But, you know, trading is trading, and all I know is the fact of my own ignorance. Now, it was about to start doing the news. All right, here we go. Yeah, I just popped in. I had no idea you were trading. I'm in a bad place with a short right now. Oh, so you're in a short. Okay. They say March 22nd is a bad time for River since it's held by like 6 wallets that will unlock in that time. I mean, it's fallen significantly from that $86 valuation or value, and if it dumps more, I'm here for it. I've been mostly just shorting River consistently over and over again. Got bit a couple of times, but most of the time the money comes in pretty fast. So I don't know if you want to let us know a little bit more about your short. There's not a whole lot of financial advice that I give out, but I could maybe tell you what I would do if I was in a similar situation. I don't know. So Michael Saylor's strategy estimated to have already bought over 1,200 Bitcoin today. Man, they must own so much Bitcoin. It's crazy. I hope that Bitcoin does well just for Michael Saylor and his undying commitment to buying Bitcoin. SEC and the CFTC, what is the difference? Does anybody know? Commit to work together on crypto policy and introduction of new products. Probably not the type of products that we want. Goldman Sachs invested $154 million in XRP ETF, really, and didn't even go up, didn't even move the needle. Maybe over-the-counter stuff, right? Solana price lags major crypto. Solana price lags major crypto despite record on-chain activity. Why'd they put major cryptos? Oh, lags major crypto. I don't know why I was reading that all wrong. 1248 entry, down a decent amount with a short right now. So he says $12.48. That's when you got in a short. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I've been there many times. What's your liquidation level? Let's see, we'll move our line here to $12.48 just to represent where he got in right there. I don't know if he got in on that drop or this pump here. He probably got it. Maybe he got in on this pump and then it went down and he never sold it, and then it turned around on him. You can see that I was bought up here and then I sold down here. Anyways, oh wait, that's not correct. I bought up here and sold down here on that one. I bought up here, sold down here on that one. Bought up here and sold down here. It's different with a short. You're like, your sell is actually a buy, your buy is actually a sell. I don't want to get into that right now. That makes my head hurt. $18.75. All right, my liquidation is $19. We're not too far off here. I do have more money that I can put in margin, but I wanted to add the money to the trade, not margin, right? So I'm already down 13 bucks. This thing just keeps cooking. Like I said, high chance that we're going to come sweep up here to about $16.50. And then we should see a little bit of a turnaround. Nosha, do you know about CoinGlass? Let's see. Let me help people navigate here. So if you go to coinglass.com and you go to liquidation, go down to liquidation heat map. I used the regular one. And then you're going to want to switch to symbol. I like to use symbol. It's just quicker and easier. You can go to pair, right? And then you're going to type in river, right? Because it's automatically going to be on Bitcoin. And you can choose Bybit, Binance, any of those different things. Now, over on just using my exchange for an example, if you scroll down to the bottom, it'll say future info, price source. In some way, it should tell you. And they're sourcing from BitGet, Mexi, and Binance futures. So then you could come over here and you could pick, I got to type river in again because I left. You could pick Binance, BitGet, Mexi futures, and see very specific to your actual exchange liquidity. And let's run through all of those. Bybit sometimes has a lot more odd liquidity than everybody else, and it does, even all the way to 1635. So that's the same ballpark there. But I like symbol. I think that it puts it all together. Anyways, there you go. No, looks great. Down a decent amount. Okay, 1875. No, it looks great. Yeah, I would say high chance that we come up to about, take this high out here and sweep some liquidity and then go back to the bottom. I'm looking to add around, I'll probably add a tiny bit at 16 bucks and then, I'll add a little bit heavier at 16.50 and then we'll see where we go from there. All right. Let's get rid of this Twitter. Shout out to Memex. If you like Twitter, then you like crypto Twitter, then you should like real crypto Twitter, which is Memex. And you can see I post over here every day. I get far more engagement on this little Memex than actual Twitter, and that's what makes me think that Twitter is all bots nowadays. I think it's all bots. Anyways, let's keep going. So nothing crazy news-wise, nothing that I really want to click on. Ethereum price analysis, 2,150 level, main market focus. All right, let's go down to the what's trending on X, Bitcoin near 70K. Elon Musk and X payment speculation. Crypto traders are discussing Musk launching X money next month. And then, of course, Dogecoin speculation rising again, but that hasn't really translated to price, right? Let's go get Dogecoin. If anybody thinks that Dogecoin's going to get some kind of integration into the X payments or whatever, why hasn't it done anything, right? I mean, it's still you got to shout out to Dogecoin. Dogecoin is still number 10 by market cap in crypto. I don't think people put that into perspective very much. Let me say it again. Dogecoin, not Shiba Inu. Dogecoin is still number 10 by market cap with 14.1 billion. That's kind of crazy. Dogecoin has more market cap in crypto than Cardano. I think a lot of people would think that Cardano was a better, or has more tech behind it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, if they really believe that there's going to be Dogecoin speculation, wouldn't you think that the price would start running buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing? Bitcoin supply narrative. Viral posting circulating 20 million BTC mined, 1 million left to be issued. Supply shock. Yep, there you go. Wallet replacing banks. Popular thread going viral. The biggest crypto trend isn't tokens. It's wallets replacing banks. All right, that sounds like some IQ raising stuff there. That's where we're going to be headed next, by the way, for anybody who hung out. Plague Dog's in the house. My man, what's up? Thanks for being here. Says Dodrinsky. I haven't heard that one yet. I like it. Crypto Cash, buy the dip. All right, that's what, buy the dip. What? Crypto Twitter is talking about buying the dip? I can't believe that. Biggest crypto narratives right now. Macro pressure, institutional accumulation continuing, regulatory clarity slowly improving, wallets and payments becoming the next frontier, and extreme fear sentiment despite strong fundamentals. Reading is fundamental. It is fun to mental. All right. Please give me all the verified information about this topic. Gotta say verified information, or they'll give you a bunch of crazy speculation stuff. They say, here's what's verified. X payments, X money. Verified facts about Elon Musk's X money payment system. So Elon Musk confirms early public access launch of X money next month. So he did confirm that. It says Dogecoin rallies. It rallied? Dogecoin did not rally. Can we pull up the chart? Let's click on Dogecoin. Are we calling this a rally? That's a rally? I don't know about that. That doesn't seem like a rally to me. Let's go to like the month. Does it look like it rallied? No. Where's the rally? Like this, like move from like a high 8 cents to a high 9 cents, like a 1 penny move. That's our rally. I don't think any of these people have ever seen crypto rally before. That's not a rally. Elon Musk announces X money launch date for April. Dogecoin rallies. It's laughable at best. Elon Musk confirmed a payment protocol called for X money. By the way, I got into crypto because of Dogecoin super randomly. I'd love to tell everybody that story sometime, maybe towards the end of the stream. Dogecoin have potential when X money coming out. I have a feeling. I hope so, because I bought Dogecoin when it was 0.002. And that's how I randomly got into crypto a long time ago. And I watched that number go up and I went, what is this crypto stuff? And I got real serious, real focused, and started raising my crypto IQ. And I am so glad that I did. It led me all kinds of places, right? Elon Musk publicly stated March 10th, 2026 that X Money early public access will launch next month. So they're going to have an early public access. That's cool. The service will operate inside the X platform. Here you come, WeChat. They coming for you with the X payments. This is part of Musk's long-term plan of turning X into an everything app. They've talked about that quite a bit. What X Money will actually do, confirmed features, payments, bank-style services like savings-like balances, with yields report mentioned around 6% APY. Oh, man. Can they that banks don't want this to happen. You know what banks give you for a yield? Not like a high performance yield or a high yield account, right? And not every bank just openly offers that, but 0.01%. Banks mad about this because they've been taking your money and only have to give you 0.01% interest, and they've been making so much money off of everybody's money. And now you're telling me that people are going to be able to get 6%? I don't know how your traditional banks are going to compete with that at all. Debit cards for spending. Who doesn't have a Visa card? I mean, every random crypto project has a Visa card at this point. Cashback rewards, 1%, reported. That's not verified. Financial infrastructure integrated with Visa. Okay. Elon Musk was one of the founders of PayPal, so it doesn't surprise me that he knows how to do this. Deposit insurance up to $250 to FDIC. Built directly into social media platform. X is building the legal infrastructure for payments. The company has been prepared for this for several years. X has emitted money transmitter licensing in multiple U.S. states. It created financial subsidies called X Payment LLC, and Visa was announced as a partner for those payment systems. crypto support is not confirmed. Probably something that's going to come later, right? Despite crypto speculations, no cryptocurrency support is confirmed, and everybody's going to freak out about it. I thought he was such a crypto person. Like, let him launch the thing first, guys. Like, let him launch it. All right, I don't care how you feel about it. Like, let the man launch this, and let him get regular banking figured out, and then he can kind of throw some meme coins out. Then you can buy Shiba Inu with Dogecoin, right, and swap it into Elon Mars token, right? You guys can do that later. Why crypto markets reacted anyways? Well, because Musk is synonymous with Dogecoin, and this whole Dogecoin jump, we just looked at the chart. I don't know if you really want to call that a pump. This is the pump. This is 1 month. Let's look at the 7-day, like this. From 0.088 to 0.099, like a 1 penny move is a rally. I tell you, these people never seen crypto rally before if they think that's a rally. This is speculation from traders, not confirmed feature. Musk bigger vision. I think most people could infer what the bigger vision is here, right? All right, we're gonna move on from this, and let's roll over to that continuing of raising your crypto IQ. So first we start with a story. I read it at the beginning of the stream, and I'm gonna read it again at the end of our talking points, right? So first let's do our talking points. We're talking about MEV, right? We're talking about the dark side of crypto, because it seems like people get taken advantage of. And the crazy part is every time I go over this topic and try to get more into it, I find that a lot of people have no idea about this, and as I did not have any idea about this at one point. That's why we're always raising our crypto IQ. So who's with me? Put your thinking caps on, smash that like button. Let's talk about MEV. MEV stands for Maximal Extractable Value. I say it randomly on the stream all the time, right? It refers to the profits that can be extractable value, right, by manipulating the ordering of transactions inside a block. Now, this is a little high IQ topic. It does require that you know what a block is and have a very basic understanding of how blockchain networks work, you know, a basics, different consensuses, mix things up, modular blockchain, monolithic, anyways, a basic understanding. Validators and specialized bots can rearrange transaction to capture financial opportunities, like sandwich attacks, front running, you know, back running, all that kind of stuff. So why transaction ordering matters in the first place? In most blockchain systems, transactions are processed in an order they appear in a block. First come, first go. Hypothetically, how it's supposed to be. Changing this order can create opportunities to profit from price differences, liquidations, and arbitrage. Transaction ordering becomes economically valuable. Check out that chat. Cool. So the role of a mempool. Think of it as the public waiting room. Transactions first enter this public waiting room area called the mempool, not the meme pool, the mempool. Bots monitor this mempool at all times, looking for profitable opportunities before the transactions are finalized, and bots can move insanely quick on the information. This creates a competitive environment among automated trading bots. Sandwich attacks, one of the most, probably well-known types of attacks. So one of the most well-known, I swear I didn't know it was going to say that. MEV strategies is the sandwich attack. A bot places one transaction before the other, and the users trade to manipulate price movement. This allows the bot to profit from the user's transaction. It's almost like it's got, a crystal ball into what's going to happen next, almost just like that. Arbitrage opportunities. So MEV also includes arbitrage opportunities where bots exploit price differences across decentralized exchanges. These bots help align prices across markets, but also capture profits in the process. So I feel like what they're hinting at here is that all of these bots trying to exploit these price differences causes the price difference gaps to close, right, and become closer to one unified price. Liquidation MEV, or liquidation maximal extractable value, in lending protocols, when a borrower becomes under collateralized, Liquidators can trigger forced liquidations. Bots compete to execute these transactions first and capture liquidation rewards. Why MEV is difficult to eliminate. So if it's like a bad thing, how come we can't do anything about it? Now, there are some cutting edge blockchain type ideas and technologies to do something like, for example, encrypting the mempool so bots can't see what is about to happen is one idea. But let's talk about some different things first. I'm getting ahead of myself. So why MEV is difficult to eliminate? So MEV emerges naturally because block producers control transaction ordering, meaning power. Validators have power over transaction ordering. As long as transactions have economic consequences, ordering them strategically can generate profit. This makes MEV a structural feature of blockchain systems. Mitigation strategies. Developers are exploring solutions such as private mempools, encrypted transaction, MEV auctions, proposer-builder separation, right? The proposer and the builder are separated. These approaches attempt to reduce harmful forms of MEV. Now, we talked at the very beginning of this series. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a weekly series, right? The very beginning of the series, we very much talked about what happens when you actually propose a change to the state, or you go into your wallet and you say, you know, I want to do this transaction, you sign it and you send it off, right? That is a proposal. It's not instantly done then. If you don't know that, then definitely want to keep coming back. MEV reveals that blockchain infrastructure is not only a technological system, but also an economic battlefield. Nice. And let's go over these talking points one more time here. So imagine submitting a transaction on the blockchain. You press swap on a decentralized exchange. Your wallet sends the transaction to the network, expecting it to execute exactly as you requested. But before the transaction reaches the blockchain, something interesting happens. It enters the mempool, a public waiting room where pending transactions sit before being included in a block. Inside the mempool, thousands of automated bots are watching all the time. These bots scan every incoming transaction looking for opportunities to profit. If they see a large trade about to occur on a decentralized exchange, they may attempt to act before it executes. One of the most well-known strategies is the sandwich attack. A bot sees a user placing a large order. It's a good example. It quickly submits its own transaction before the user's trade, pushing the price upwards. After the user's trade executes at the higher price, bot immediately sells the asset for profit. The user receives a worse price without realizing why. Other forms of MEV involve arbitrage. Bots detect price differences between decentralized exchanges and execute trades to capture those spreads. In lending protocols, bots are compete to liquidate uncollateralized positions, under collateralized, right? Positions in the moment they become eligible. These activities happen in a millisecond. The reason this is possible lies in the transaction ordering. Validators ultimately decide which transactions appear in each block and in what order. This ordering power creates economic opportunities. MEV is not simply a bug in the system. It is an emergent property of how blockchains function. Whenever transactions interact with markets, there will always be opportunity to profit from ordering those transactions strategically. This has turned blockchain infrastructure into a highly competitive environment where sophisticated actors continuously search for advantages. Understanding MEV reveals that crypto networks are not just technological systems, they are economic ecosystem where participants compete for hidden opportunities embedded within the infrastructure itself. End quote, end story. Let's check on our trade here. And load. All right. It looks like it's actually getting a little bit of a push down. Zoom in a whole lot. So we got that line there for that, tweezer top right there. Didn't really get a tweezer top there, so we'll see what happens. I mean, you got one here, and then it didn't really last long. This is a 5-minute candle, right? Are we on the 15? Where are we? No, we're on the 15. Okay. So maybe we should drop down a little bit. Let's drop down to the 5 minutes here. Or the 3 minute. 1 minute still above the 200-day moving average. A Gnosis loan allows you to borrow CDP dollars at the interest rate of your choosing, and you use the loan to invest in FRP, yield at 20%, so your loan pays for itself. Flare. Good content, Underground. Love the talking points. Lots of learning here. I love it. What a way to feed our brains. Exactly. And with that, we've really done our due diligence on the show tonight. How long have we been live? Almost 2 hours? Cool. So we're going to swap into the Underground Crypto Hangout part of the night. Don't think that it's over just yet. I'm going to check on my chainers. We still have to do our Robinhood airdrop stuff. If you want to know more about the Robinhood testnet airdrop, go ahead and go over to the Discord and find the tab that says airdrop. And there's an airdrop chat as well if you want to talk to me or NW, the one who posts about this stuff and has brought a lot of this stuff to our attention. Shout out to him because I appreciate him for doing that. All right, so we go to the testnet faucet and we go ahead and grab some tokens, right? I don't even know if it gave me tokens. Oh, verify you're a human. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so we got some more tokens. I'm stacking those free testnet tokens. I know I'm never going to be able to do anything with them. So first we go to on-chain GM, and we just create a transaction. It's all about creating transactions, making our wallet look super active. Let's refresh this page because it's not liking me right now. It's not letting me click anything. And let's go ahead and log into MetaMask, right? This is my burner MetaMask, so I'm not too worried about it. But if we get an airdrop, I'd be very happy. So we did our GM. Now we want to go to deploy a smart contract. What the smart contract is, I have no idea. But we're going to deploy it probably about 5 times over the course of the night. So 1... maybe we'll do them all together so I don't have to remember. 2, 3, 4. NW, is there any point in me doing this excess of times? Do you think it gives better significance? Does it make me look more active? 5. Melissa says nice info. Yeah. I don't know if you're talking about Mev or the airdrop stuff. Melissa, how did it go trying to do some of the airdrop stuff? Did it make sense? Did you get it? Do you still need help? You know I'm here for you. Let me know if you need me. If you have trouble getting a hold of me in the Discord for some reason, you have my number. Just text me. I got you. All right, let's go see. We do have a daily reward. Why? Because I do the show at the same time. Let's grab some of these CFB dollars. Bam, we got 1.5. Let's go to some rewards. Again, the immutable gems. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with them. But I collect them anyways because maybe one day it'll matter. I don't use immutable X very often. Somewhere I have the tiniest bit of immutable X tokens that I bought at one point. I don't think it was a lot of money. I think it was like $10 worth. And I don't remember why I bought them. I think because I was trying to use them for something. Who knows? I go down so many rabbit holes in crypto. I really don't know. And I keep thinking that it is Thursday. It is Wednesday. I was about to say the DeFi Friday is tomorrow, but unfortunately, so sad everybody's going to have to wait one more day on that. So the farm is the main function here. Link to chainers in the description. Also, I'm sure Melissa has put it in the chat at some point, where you collect the stuff that you grew. And my affiliate link isn't going to do much for you unless you buy something in the market. So don't be scared of that affiliate link. It really does nothing for me. And go to all. And we're going to sell it for BNB. I messed it up the other day. We want BNB. And I've got 90 CFP and I do spend them. So it's like kind of cool that you get the CFB. I've been getting most of my CFB in-game currency just from playing this shooter game, and you can only play it once every 24 hours, and it rather gives you an NFT or a bunch of money. It looks like right now it's just giving us a bunch of money, so we will bounce back to that. Meanwhile, this isn't casting. Oh, because I was down on durability here. But anyways, we're level 9. I don't know if anybody remembers. We started, of course, at level 1. But I mean, most recently, since Season 2 entered, we started at like level 5. So just buying like a very small amount of fish tokens. I think I bought like $3 worth of fish tokens, which is what you mine here at Fogo Fishing. Buying those on the exchange Valiant, which is a decentralized exchange for Fogo and Fogo related stuff. Just buying that and having a couple of dollars in USDC in my actual Fogo wallet, which is the whole point of Fogo. We started this because we were trying to interact with the Fogo ecosystem. I'm already up to level 9, going to level 10 here, so that's pretty awesome. I've unlocked like mythical legendary. Actually, I saw it hit one of the mythical fish, and that was pretty cool because I got like 25 fish tokens at one time. Legendary is 100x. I would love to see that happen in real time. Pretty cool stuff here. Let's see. I'm up to about 202 is what I receive. I think that's worth like $8 or $9, something like that. I only spent $5 initially. Oh, look, a rare fish. Bam, was worth 19 fish. They become they're unprocessed fish. Then you have to click process and make them the fish token. Cost you $1 and 10% fee for collecting. But if you look at my yields from previous season and this season, you'll see that I got, even if I paid 22,000 fish, I got 118 just from season 1, right? So with that being said, it pays to hold it longer. I'd like to see the price of the token go up. Let's play a round of Panzer Dogs, and then we're going to look at a couple of things because we do cycle through a lot of the same games. It almost is like, it's like every stream is really DeFi Friday. At the end of it, there's just a lot of things always going on. Anybody have any other ideas for things that we could look at while we're live that pertain to crypto that the average crypto person would find interesting? Just trying to do kind of deep dive type stuff on X, and it went really well like yesterday. I don't know what happened today, honestly. Dang, it's lagging. I hate when it's lagging. Oh, I am so getting stuck here. Got one. Oh, that was first blood. I'll take it. Must be because it's literally like 0 to 1. Bang, got another one. All right. We got the flamethrower in the house. There he is. I found you. Go grab some health. I really like the pulse cannon they got. It's just play to earn, not play to own. It's built on the SWE ecosystem, SWE network. Wednesdays is usually pretty slow. I think we had a really good stream. Shout out to Melissa for the super chat. Chipper for the super chat. Chipper gifted 10 memberships. And I honestly, I'm not going to lie, I wish with the memberships that it would give them to me first and I would get to give them out. I mean, I don't know if maybe I can pre-buy some memberships and I can give them out. That would be really cool. But the reason why I say that is because it seems like maybe, I don't know, there could be some upsides. It seems like it gave some of those memberships to like random people who probably just came in and probably left just as quick. They lucked out for coming in at that moment. I don't know. It's very interesting because it said there was only about 12 people watching, right? This is where I don't really know how much I trust the numbers of current viewers that are given to me by YouTube, because if there's 12 people watching And out of those 12 people, I know it's Blues Guy, Melissa, Motivation Hero, Chipper would have been one of them. I have it up on the chat on my phone, so I'm one of them, right? And so, like, I know at least half of those, like, people and stuff, I know who they are, right? And then somebody gifts 10 free super chats. I see a bunch of random names pop up like they're in my stream. But how come it's not showing up in my viewership? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's very odd. But it's also not a big deal. All right. So what games are we not looking at? Shout out to Cosmos Cadia. Melissa, do you remember what Cosmos Cadia is involved with? Like where that came from? Any idea? So we did have the Shadow League. I swear the more I play this, and it shows like robots punching each other. It says powered by virtuals built on base. So far as a game, all right, I probably should look at this. Season 1, reoccurring live events, league structured and fighting ranks, champion titles. Okay, it hasn't actually launched yet. Okay. So, content campaign rollout, January, February 2026 to operational humanoid robots, teleoperated combat. Okay. Demo video coming soon. So they're very much building, but they have like this robot rock shooter game built into it. Probably a good idea for retention, right? Ooh, they have a check-in. That's new. They didn't have that before. It's on base. No. Oh, it's a 0. Okay. I don't know if this will actually go through. I don't know if I have any money over on base. Says, nice info. I did put the link in chat. I forgot. I don't know which link you were talking about. So we checked in, score and ranking. I'm just trying to see if I can get some of these tokens. Let's keep it real. That's all I'm doing. Let's go to the leadership board. I'm number 94 out of 299 players. But I also haven't shot my shots for today. They give me 15, which is too many. They should have gave everybody like 5 or 6 a day because I don't want to have to play this thing 15. I mean, they're 3-minute rounds, 15 times 3, like, oof, that's an amount of time here. And then I don't even know if there's like actually any airdrop potential here. I'm just messing with it because I found it under some DeFi gaming. And I feel like I asked you a question, Melissa, and then I forget, and then you reply, and I don't even remember what the question I asked was. I'm going way too fast, although I can feel myself slowing down. Has it been a long day for any of you guys? It's been a very long, stressful day for me today. Gotta love that. But hey, I come on the show, and we just do the show as normal, right? Not trying to give all you guys all of my stress. Although I'd love to give my stress away and not be stressed anymore. Ooh, good thing I had a shield. Got me. When you break like a bunch of asteroids and don't finish any of them off, oof, that will crush you. You just have debris everywhere. Can I do it? Let's see. Ooh, I didn't get that one either. That sucks. The triple one is the best. Like, come to Papa when you get that upgrade. And I don't know, it's probably the most boring game ever to watch me play. Just wanted to show you guys. This is a newer project. Hasn't really come out yet. Is this going to give me some kind of airdrop for participating? Is this like a random game that they give you to try to like be entertained while we finish what we're doing and put something real out? I don't really know. I don't know what the point of this thing is. But with a leaderboard and stuff, that really makes you feel like there's an airdrop coming or something like that. So I'd love to just participate, see what happens as airdrops go. Literally nothing is promised in an airdrop. There's no promise that you're actually even going to get an airdrop, right? Every project's a little different. Sometimes they'll give you a little bit of a heads up about something. Sometimes it's all in the dark and it's all speculation, right? Come on. Man, I didn't get to take advantage of that at all. Oh, and I got hit. The rocks got you. I think we were almost up on our time zone. All right, so we went over 10,000. We're going to go back, see how much that moved me up the leaderboard. Moved me up like 3 positions. Man, some people must just be absolutely crushing it on that game. It just doesn't feel like the funnest game. I wouldn't want to spend all that time on that. Again, 15 times 3. You figure it out. Not how much it is. How much it is simple math, but I mean, like, you figure out if you would want to do that. So again, do want to highlight for the testnet the superboard.xyz Robinhood testnet exploration, where you have some different things that you can do in order to have more transactions on the testnet and look like you're doing things, minting NFTs and doing stuff. Now, when the testnet goes from testnet to live to mainnet, not going to carry any of those things over with you, right? That's just how it goes. At least that is my speculation and experience with testnets. I did mess with Sweet testnet for a little bit. Didn't get anything for it, right? I don't even know if I thought to hope that I got anything for it at that time. So gaming on base is one of the things we look at. I do want to show off a few other things here. That one. Where are we at? The other side. I've been waiting for that to drop. Who knows if that'll ever drop. I'm like going to show you every single. I don't see it. All right. One that I really like is Loot Survivor. And this gives you just a little bit of an idea what we do on DeFi Gaming Friday. We dig through a whole bunch of stuff and we really try to find some cool games. Legends on Base. Partnership announced Legends of Base and QuickSwap. They got to be a little better about like putting actual links in. A lot of these are mobile games, right? And I don't really have a good ability to show you how it works. The lifer, when I was at his house, showed me a really cool thing of like streaming with OBS and like your phone, connected to your phone, and I completely forget how he did it. So the battlefield just got more degen. We are officially teaming up with Degen Token Base, the most iconic meme token on Base. Okay. But where's the game? I'm always just like, where's the game? I'm good on all the fluff. Just show me the game. So this wants to take me, I'm pretty sure, to mobile. This is what this usually does. Takes you to mobile. So on the mini app on Base. So we will move right along from that. Of course, again, shout out to Memex. Let's go to assets and I'll show you when somebody buys your token, they give you the same amount of their token, whoever bought it. I thought that's really cool. It's a nice perk there. And you can play for free. Of course, the thing to point out here is there are 3 beasts. One of them's already been taken out. Now, this is a game you can practice for free, but it's really a paid game, right? You buy dungeon tickets or you go to buy game. They've changed it. Now you have to buy it like per go, right? Which is very interesting. But right now it's only 33 cents per game. And if during one of your paid games, right, you take out one of these top beasts, now there's only 2 left, right? You win $1,333. Like, that's a decent amount of money. But if you play the game, you'll understand why they give you so much, because it's got to be really hard to do. So we'll open it. It's a turn-by-turn kind of dungeon-style exploration play game, although I swear it's all AI-generated stuff, because when things happen, your little character does the craziest stuff. Like, he'll just go running directly into like shards of glass It's very weird. So it starts you off with an attack here. All right. And it's always somebody who you can kill in one hit, right? And then you level up and you can pick you randomly get assigned your stats, but you can choose one of them from now on. It'll go 1 or 2 at a time depending on how many levels you level up. We are level 2. And one thing I thought was cool is if you go into the leaderboard, you can actually go turn by turn on the leaders and see what they did throughout their games. One thing I noticed is that he didn't stick with a class. He just had like all kinds of like random gear. It was really weird. So we're going to try out some different strategies. We definitely want to turn our dexterity up for sure. And then they start you with 40 gold. I had been picking like a whole strat, but I don't even know what to do now, right? I think that cloth goes with magic, leather goes with blades, and metal goes with bludgeon weapons. I'm not so sure on that anymore. Not sure if that's how that works. Of course, they don't really tell you how any of it works. Pretty sure you can go to advanced. Okay, I do have it advanced mode enabled. I do very much enjoy playing this game. I don't know why. I like turn-by-turn games if they're well put together. Some of them are just boring, right? So they gave us, what's the best weapon? Probably this magic wand. All right, let's buy that. And that means we need cloth stuff, so let's buy some cloth stuff. And there goes all our money. Do we want a hood? Oh, we got a robe. So yeah, we want a hood. And now we're officially out of money. So let's hope we don't need to buy any potions because we'll be screwed. I forgot. It's a sweet game by Lucky Cat. Okay, Studios. Non-stressful day for me. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. And shout out to everybody who's still here with me. We are over 2 hours now. Just another day in the office at Underground Crypto. Deep diving, deep researching, and raising your crypto IQ. Always trying to talk way too fast here. Never seen that before. I think it's amazing how many times I've played this and new things happen. It's not the same random things over and over, although some things are repetitive, right? I avoided a summoning circle. Well, I'm glad we avoided that. Let's turn up the damage because we're going to need the damage ability. All right, let's select that. We have no gold. We just got to keep exploring. So every time you like turn, you hit explore. So random events can happen or random monsters can happen, right? So let's see. This is a giant and he is weak against magic. But he has a high power rate, so he'd probably kill me in no time. He already hit me, ambushed me for 18 damage. So I like that I take damage before I even get to fight him. Let's try to flee. Oh, I failed. Yeah, see, that's why I'm fleeing. Because he hit me for a good amount of damage there. I think I still got like 1 XP from interacting with him. Look at those rocks just explode everywhere. What I do like about it is because it's turn by turn, like I can just go somewhere else and come back to it and it'll be exactly where it was. So we need to turn up that damage. Basically, if we can't kill, and it's all luck based, right? Random, I guess you could say. If we can't take out a significant monster, we'll never get any gold. And even if you can, it'll just randomly hit you with an event that just kills you, right? Like a rock flies and you'll get 150 damage and then you'll be dead. It's very random, very up close and personal there. Okay. So it says we should run away. We can do 8 damage. He is weak against bladed weapons. We only have a 40% chance of fleeing. go. I've never had it take this long. Like, is it stuck? Let's refresh it. It looks like it was stuck. I've never had it get stuck before. I didn't even know that was an option. Okay, and we're moving on. Pretty sure he was going to kill us anyways. All right, this is Fishing Frenzy. Session failed. Please try again later. Did we lose internet? We'll be right back. They're doing maintenance. What is going on? Everywhere I go is a problem. Please don't Panzer Dog me down. Let's check on that trade. What's going on? Did we go down? Did we go up? What's going on? 1537. We're only down 11, so not a lot has happened. We are on a 3-minute chart. Again, I wager that we go up and then go down. All right. With all these messing up, I'm like, good, let's make sure that we're actually live here. And we are. Did this ever load? Oh, it didn't. All right, let's try to flee again. It'll kick me off if I take too long to get back over to the Panzer Dog round. Let's go. I want that first blood and top dog. I want all the accolades. Again, this is on the sweet ecosystem, if anybody was wondering. Bang. Did I get anybody? I think I got everybody. That was a good one. Load up my shots here. Are you kidding me? Oh, I did get first blood, though. I usually do. Oh, we are lagging so hard. Absolutely crazy how hard it's lagging here. That's funny. He shot that missile so close, he killed himself. Grab some health. It's 3-1. Can we run a perfect game? That would be pretty awesome. Oof. Wasted that missile. He's got the big hits there. Got to keep my distance. Did I get anybody? I think I got them both. Oh, double kill. I don't know how that didn't hit him, but okay. Got another one. Definitely gonna have most of the kills. Oh no, you don't. Oh, he's going for that. Oh, he so got me with that, but he didn't get the kill though. Grab some health. All right, that's a wrap. 6-2. Did I get top dog? Probably. Hard to believe that I didn't. Top dog for 2 assists. Was involved in all of the takedowns there. All right. Let's go back to here. Oh, we actually got away, but we still have no gold. This round is pretty much cooked. It's fine. It's a free game. Oh, a nice piece of loot. It's always like crappy rarity, though. Like, I never get anything good. Shout out to Motivation Hero. And it was a decent bludgeon weapon. But I'm all set up for I guess magic. I don't even know if the gear matters. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know if the gear has any relevancy at all. All right, looks like we leveled up. Would really like some gold. Like, you see how many rounds we've played? Like, how many times we get nothing good. Like, we don't get any, like, monsters who we can actually take down and earn some gold. I think they really need to fix that. Oh, we actually earned 4 gold. Who would have thought? We're pretty much dead as soon as we encounter anything, which is fine by me. Glass shards everywhere. Gotta fix my posture. Oh, and he's down. He's down. I'm saving my paid games for DeFi Friday, so come join me on DeFi Friday. Let's refresh our liquidity map on River. See if it's changed much. Oh, did it just do that? Oh, it did. It just did that. Up to, what is that? Oh, and it's running now. 1687. We're down $30. Gotta love that. And I wanted it to get up to like 1650 before I add. Wow, it just ran through a lot of that liquidity. Let's refresh it, switch it from the 24-hour. Bang. To the 48-hour. Or the 3-day. I guess the weekly. Like, can you please just, I wish you would just show me liquidity. Like, okay, so we have a little bit, another higher node up to $16.45. Not very far away. Just entered into 14. It looks like it's making a quick run to liquidity. Again, my liquidation is like $19. I would like to add when we get to about 1650-ish. So I'll go ahead and load up here. So if I have $124, let's see. It's about $25 to add here. I mean, I'll buy like a tiny amount. Let's just add short 2%, which is, oh, that's literally, we gotta go a little heavier than that. All right, let's add $5 right here to our short. Bang. Was that market? Dang it, that was limit. It's very annoying. We want to mark it in. And let's cancel. Let's cancel that other order. Oh, wait, did that other order go through? Dang, that messed me up. So that limit order, I'm so used to limit orders like never filling. I always go and cancel them. That I guess it's all right. We added like $10 where we are. It's not a big deal. We might get a little blow off top there. We got a bunch of liquidity, and I have noticed that a lot of times it'll leave like the last high node. It'll like leave it and not hit it. So who knows? We might not even go up there. That's why I don't want to completely wait. But I do want to add the margin. Say $40 because I don't really want. There we go. Now we are all the way $19.64. So I mean, we got a ways to go before I would get liquidated. I say I would like to get out. Look at that. I mean, look where I randomly drew, and it was a random draw. But I mean, that's basically what I was saying. Go out here, flush liquidity from up here where the liquidity was sitting. Up here. And then hopefully then we get the pullback. I don't think anything all that exciting is going on for BTC. Let's go check it out. For all my people who are still here, for all the ones who left thinking the show was over, it's not. The show's not over. The show must go on. As they say. All right, let me port you over. Let's bring it up to BTC. So BTC pulling back a little bit on the 5-minute. I will port you over so you guys can see it, not just start talking about it and never move you guys over. All right, so here we are. Oh, looks like it has All right, there we are. River kind of got the pump again. So BTC, and again, River, I swear, moves inverse to BTC. It does the opposite of whatever BTC is doing. It feels like that, so hardcore. Let's see. So we drew these flags. We got nice measure moves. We drew this one. You hit it pretty much. And then we fell. Then we had what? Don't see any crazy patterns. Just really see, like, I mean, I guess you had a shoulder, head, and shoulder here. It drew it terribly. But more than that, you kind of just have this rounding. Right? Rounded bottoms pay the bills, then rounded tops, I guess, will pay the bills if you're shorting. So let's go to like the 15-minute. It looks so ugly. I mean, I don't really want to call that cat ears, but it does have that vibe, like with a rounded shoulder, head, and shoulder. But it's basically cat ears. I don't know. Cat ears, I think, normally is a little more like that. Cat ears is probably one of the patterns that I'm like weakest on. Like, I don't use it. I recognize it. It's very easy to recognize. But I can't say that I use it all that much. Like, trade it. I know you know what I'm saying. Let's delete all of our drawings. Get rid of that stuff. So the 1 hour back down to the 200-day moving average for BTC 1 hour. The 4 hour, it looks like it is flagging out. I mean, that kind of makes me feel good, I guess. Could be a little bit more like this, right? And it has a nice measured move. I'll take the whole thing there. And then, of course, what do you see? Anybody see the cup and handle? Cup with the handle. Four-hour cup and handy, maybe? Nothing is guaranteed, of course. I mean, if you were to flip this upside down, would it be a Bart Simpson pattern? I don't know. You tell me. Anything can happen in the world of crypto. Let's go get River, because it is doing ridiculous stuff here. I think it's going to go take out that last node at like 1650. Now, if we make it to like 1750, I'm going to be like, oh no. Oh no. Maybe we're not going to get the pullback, right? Looks kind of parabolic if you ask me. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to use it. It just kind of represents that parabolic curve. And let's see what happens. I mean, you have these higher highs. Let's mark some of them out. You got that one. This one. And that's right in that region that we were looking at here. All right, let's move along. Let's move back over. All right, so what was a high? It was like, oh, okay, so we went to $16.33. Let's refresh our liquidity here. And we got to kind of go to the weekly, which is really annoying. I wish they would fix this, to be honest with you. It's super annoying. And it's just getting into that last little bit of high liquidity there. Got like a part of it, didn't get all of it, right? And it really ends at like 1644, 528,000. You have a tiny bit more up to like 1680, and by the time you get to like 17, there's not a lot. One thing that I don't love is when you get to these gaps, a lot of times that's where the pump stops. But when it does move through these gaps, it moves quickly. I hate that part. I hate to see that part, right? Because I'm short, right? If I was long, I would love it. So let's see if we get some pullback here. And this is kind of my moment to execute my play here that I wanted. I don't know what I just did. VIP point on weeks. And there it is. Like, that's where I wanted to add. So let me not do what I said I was going to do. I want to add like another $10 here, and then I'm pretty much good. All right, let's add that there. Is it, did I do a limit order? No, it's market. Okay. And that, of course, brought my liquidation down a little bit. I think I want to add at least like another $30 to my margin. Gets me up a little bit closer to $20, $19.50. And we'll see how this plays out. And I just thank everybody for being here. What do you say? River is still moving up, unfortunately. Yep. Touch, grab, press, or smack that like button. It would be truly appreciated. Appreciate you saying that. And I hope that everybody does that immediately. All right, let's run another round of this. Let's see if we can farm some airdrops. I am not super ambitious on this. I just happened to find it, and it had a leaderboard, and I already died. It's not a very fun game. It's almost like playing that Mattel game. It's not very fun. All right, I'm glad that actually didn't go a while, because I'm ready to hop off, guys. It's going on 11 o'clock, 2.5 hours of live streaming for me tonight, and it's just a Wednesday. It's just a simple Wednesday grind, and it's 2.5 hours. I will see everybody tomorrow for our Thursday live stream. Then it's followed by DeFi Friday, and Saturday, the capstone of the week of our series. It'll wrap up, and I'm off from streaming Sunday, but I won't be off. I'll still be doing a million things for other businesses. Oh, the music's still playing. I figured by now it would be off. All right, anybody, stay underground, stay crypto. Thank you for being here. Shout out all the amazing people that gave super chats, that, you know, received memberships, that gave memberships. Chipper gave $10. Then he gave another $10 in memberships. What a nice guy. Everybody give it up for Chipper. Next time Chipper comes in, I hope we all thank him for doing that. And yeah, I'll say goodbye a million times. That's how it goes. Good night to all. Thanks for coming. Yep. Shout out to everybody. Hit me up in the Discord. All the links in the description. Stay underground. Stay crypto. Underground Crypto out.